everyone, welcome to my channel, Dianna's Homestead. Today you guys are here with me, Dianna, and we are back out here in my food forest. We are about to plant some asparagus and rhubarb crowns. Now these vegetables here, I feel like it's something that you need to get planted in your garden or food forest. This here will come back every year and supply you with food. Once you plant it, that's it. It comes back every year. You shouldn't have to go out and buy it anymore. So I feel like this is a good addition to any food forest or garden. So if you guys want to come along with me as we get these planted, let's get into it. So here is my bed that I will be planting my asparagus in today. I have already planted 2 crowns last spring of the year, and they have came up. Here they are, beautiful. So, but I want this bed to be full of asparagus. So I am going to be planting some more in this bed. I'm going to clean it up and I'm going to put my amendments in here. Now, when you go to plant your asparagus, you want to plant them in a full sun location. Asparagus and rhubarb, they both love full sun and well draining soil. They pretty much adapt to any soil type. But today we are going to try to fill this bed up here. Now, and also when you plant your asparagus, you want to plant it somewhere where you don't mind it taking over. Because these roots of the asparagus, they will end up coming out eventually. So you want to plant it somewhere where you have plenty of space. Right here, this is my above raised bed, so I can manage this pretty good. So let's go ahead and amend this bed and get them planted. Okay, you guys, so before you plant your asparagus and rhubarb crowns, what you want to do is you want them to soak. Let those roots soak in some water. This right here is some rainwater I've been collecting. I'm going to let them soak in this rainwater here for about an hour because you want these roots to get rehydrated. You know, they've been in these bags for who knows how long. So I want my roots to get rehydrated for about a good hour before I plant them. Now I got these here from Tractor Supply. This one is the Purple Passion, and I got this one from Walmart, and this is the Mary Washington. Let's see if I have any other types of varieties here. Mary Washington. Oh, and then we have the Jersey Giant. And as far as the rhubarb, I got this from Tractor Supply as well. This is the Victoria. So let me go ahead, open these packages and let these start soaking, like I said, for about an hour, and then we will plant. Okay, so while we have the roots soaking in the water, we are going to go ahead and amend our bed. Today I'm going to be using blood meal, bone meal. We're going to be using a little of the Dr. Earth's tomato and vegetable herb fertilizer, a little Epsom salt, all-purpose fertilizer here, and we also have a 10-10-10 all-purpose fertilizer. So we're going to go ahead and amend this bed so we can get it right. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle the 10-10-10 fertilizer. And when you plant your asparagus, you want to make sure that your soil has warmed up enough to be able to work the soil. And when you're working in raised beds, they normally warm up before the ground. So we got our 10-10-10. We're going to put our Epsom salt. I don't use no measurements. We're going to put our all-purpose plant food, blood meal. We're going to put our Dr. Earths, and we're going to put the bone meal in here. We want our roots to have a good start. This bone meal down in here. Now we're just going to mix it in the soil. Mix it in. Get any weeds out of your beds. Or if you're planting it in the ground, make sure you get all the weeds out the way. We don't want no weeds trying to kill out our plants, our roots. When planting asparagus, you want to make your trench at least 8 inches deep. You're going to do a trench at least 8 inches deep. You guys can tell on camera, but I have 2 trenches here that are a good 8 feet, I mean not 8 feet, 8 inches deep and 8 inches wide. I am going to apply some more bone meal, blood meal, and 10-10-10 fertilizer. These vegetables, they love organic matter. So if you have compost, make sure you put some compost in here. So here are the roots. I have let them soak in some water. And we're going to go ahead and plant them in the trenches. All right, so when you plant them, you want to kind of spread the roots out. And I can already see here where we have some new growth. So spread your roots out. Here again, you can see some growth. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So right here, if I can get it to focus, you can see the new growth. You want to spread your roots out like this here. And also when you let them soak, they're more easier to manage. They're not so dry and brittle. So you want to spread the roots out, place them down in the trench, cover them like this here, spread them out. And you want your trench, like I said, about 8 inches deep and 8 inches wide, so these roots will have room to spread. I just hope that most of these roots are still viable, because some of these aren't looking too good, you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and plant them anyways, and hopefully they'll come back to life. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys how I have them placed in the trenches here. And we're gonna go ahead and cover them up. Alright you guys, so here are my rhubarb roots. They don't look too good if you ask me. I feel like Tractor Supply may have gotten me on these, you guys. Look at that. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead on and plant them. And they don't feel too good either. So But I'm gonna go ahead and plant these rhubarb crowns. And it's pretty much, you plant these pretty much the same way that you plant the asparagus, except for when you plant these, of course, you're gonna plant, this is the root. So we're gonna plant the root down, and we're gonna cover it just above ground level. So you can see where the crown of it is this part. The root is here. Yeah, you guys, I'm not feeling too confident about these roots, and these things were $5 a bag. Oh boy. Well, let me go ahead and plant them and hope for the best. Plants here, they get very large, so you want quite a bit of space for them. We're going to be using the same fertilizers, the bone meal, blood meal, Epsom salt, all-purpose fertilizer, some 10-10-10 fertilizer. We're going to go ahead and amend this bed and get our trenches done. Amendments in here. Gonna mix it on in. Make sure you get any weeds out of the way. You don't want your roots, your crowns, fighting for competition in here, so make sure to remove the weeds. All right, so I want to show you guys how I have them down in the trenches. So this is the way that I'm planting them, because when I cover, you just want to cover them to the ground level. You don't want to, cover them too much. They're kind of like planting strawberries, where you don't want to cover that crown up that sits right here at the top. You just want to barely cover it to the ground level. I have 8 of them planted in here, and we will see what comes about, if they survive, because like I said, these roots don't look too good. Okay, so here is the bed of rhubarb all done. Now the last step is to water. And those of you who watch my channel, you guys know that I love using this plant food fertilizer here. It will not burn your plants. So this is a good product here to use. I don't use any measurements. I took my rainwater, filled up these 2 buckets or jugs, and I put about 2 to 3 good squirts of this bottle into these jugs here. And we're going to go ahead and give these a good soaking. A good soaking. And you want to water these once or twice a week. And that goes for your asparagus as well. Okay, you guys, we have just finished planting some asparagus and rhubarb crowns. I hope you all found this video useful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so and making sure to hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. And I want to say thank you all so very much for watching my videos, supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate you all. And until next time, I will be seeing y'all. Bye.